Hello everyone, welcome back again. In this video, we are going to learn about the assignment number 20. The assignment number 20 is demonstrating the concept of one-to-many relationships. We all know that in the database we can establish three kind of relationship. One is the one-to-one relationship, and one is the one-to-many, and the final one is the many-to-many. Right? See, in the one-to-one relationship, both the table must have a primary key, and in one-to-many both the tables may have the primary key but it is not required, so only one table must have the primary key, okay, inside the one to many. So in the many to many there is no requirement of the primary key at all, okay. So in this assignment what we are going to learn is that in this assignment we are going to learn how we are creating a relationship between the two tables. So before learning that one, what we will do, we will first create a database, and inside that database we will create the two tables called as the employee table and the department table, right? Then we will establish the relationship between the employee table and the relationship table, and after establishing the relationship we will show you what is the benefit of creating the relationship between the employee and the department table, okay. There is a benefit between benefit of establishing relationship between the two tables, right? So then we will learn what is delete cascade and what is update cascade, okay. Update cascade, we will understand these both concepts, and finally we will learn how to delete a relationship between the two tables, okay. So before learning the deletion, first we will create the table, right? For creating the table what we have to do is we have to first we have to create a database. So what I am going to do is first I will open a base application, LibreOffice base, okay. As I have said you in the earlier video that while writing in the examination you have to write it as open office base, right? Not open LibreOffice base, okay. You have to mention open office base only, okay. Then click on the next to create the new database and click on finish, okay. Here you have to mention the name of the database. Here I am having the school 4, so that's why I will create a database with the school 5 name, okay. So now I have created the database. Inside that database the school 5 I am going to create two tables, right? The two tables what they have given, I am going to create the two tables. The first one is the employee table and another is the department table, okay. For creating a table, just click on this design view, and here you mention I am going to create the employee table here, employee underscore id. So employee id is an integer data type, okay. Next, employee name, it is a varchar, let it be varchar. Then department underscore id, so the employee working for which department we have to mention, no, for that we are mentioning this column. So this one should be integer 2, okay, fine. Now I will make employee id as the primary key for the employee table. I want to save this one. When I try that one, it will ask for the name of the table. I will mention the name of the table as the employee table and click on OK. Okay, the employee table is ready now. Just click on this employee here. You will be able to see the columns of the employee table. What is the content? Content is nothing, as we have not inserted any value, but the column is employee ID and employee name and department ID. With the department, for which department the employee is working, right? So the next thing is we have to create a table for the department 2. For that one you have to just click on the create table in design view here, and so what we want is the department underscore id. That is the department id, and department id is an integer data type. Then department name should be there, right? Department underscore name. Then department name should be varchar, and location, we can keep the location as an option, right? No need of location, but just as an option I am keeping here. Now I am just saving this one. So it is asking for the name of the table. Name of the table is the department, okay. I have mentioned the name of the table department, but before that one we should mention the primary key for this one also, no, right? I will make the department id as the primary key, okay. Now I am saving this one, and I will name it as department, okay. So both the tables are ready. This is the employee table, employee ID, employee name and department ID columns are there, and inside the department table we are having department ID, department name and the location. Okay, now we have created the two tables. Now what I will do is I will establish the relationship between the two tables. How to establish the relationship between two tables? Just click on the tools here and click on the relationships. Okay, it will show what are the tables available in this database. I am going to select both the tables, the department and the employee table, because I want to establish a relationship between these two tables. Okay, department table and employee table. Now that both the tables are here, now to establish the to establish the relationship between both the tables, click on the relation tab here, new relation. Okay, this click on the new relation, and when you click on this new relation, it is showing the both the tables, department table and employee table. Both the tables name it is displaying. So inside the department table, I am selecting department ID column, and inside the employee table I am selecting department ID column. Okay, so I have selected department ID column from the department table and department ID column from the employee table. So using these two columns I am establishing the relationship between these two tables. Okay, now I am mentioning two more options here. One is the update option and another is delete option. What is the requirement of the update option and the delete option? So as I said you about these things in the classroom, that update options will let you make update inside a table reflected in other table also. For example, if I change the department ID in this table, then it should automatically change the department ID in employee table also. How we can make that one? Just you have to click on the update cascade. When we have selected update cascade, no, if the department ID is changed, then it will automatically change the department ID in the employee also. Next one, delete option. If we select delete cascade, no, if we select the delete cascade, if any department is deleted in the department table, then the related employee in the employee table, he is also be deleted, right? For example, if Parvati ma'am is working for the mathematics department, and if I delete the mathematics department from the department table, then it will automatically delete the Parvati madam's record in the employee table. Okay, just I will show you how it will happen. Now I am just creating the relationship by clicking on the OK here. Now the relationship has been established between the department table and the employee table, and the participant columns are the department ID of the department table and department ID of the employee table. Okay, both are now establishing relationship between the two tables. Okay, now I will just save it and I will close this one, right? The both the tables are created and the relationship was also established between these two tables, right? So what I am going to do is now I am going to insert an employee information inside this table. Okay, employee table. So now I am creating an employee ID 1, employee name is assume Parvati name. Okay, and the department ID I will type it as 1. Okay, I am assuming mathematics department as the department mathematics department ID as 1. Now I want to save this one. When I click on the save this one, it will show error to me. Say error inserting the new record. Why it is showing the error? See, what I have did is I have tried to enter the information of the Parvati ma'am, employee ID 1, name of the employee is Parvati, and department ID is 1. So I am just assigning the department ID which is not created inside the department table, right? There is no department like mathematics inside the department table. Are we having any department? No. So first what we have to do is first we have to create a department inside the department table, then we have to mention the department ID here, then only it will take. So for that one, what I will do, I will just close this one, right? First we have to create the department. See, this is one of the advantage of the relationship between two tables. If there is no department in the department table, you can't assign that department to the employee, right? So for that one, first we have to create that department. For creating a department, what I will do, for the department ID 1, I am keeping the max department. Okay, and the location you can say Cbse or Azadpur, like that you can say. Okay, inside the same I am creating one more department 2, and I'm mainly mentioning the name as admin department. Okay, that is also Cbse latest. Okay, now I'm going to save this one. I have created two departments here. Department 1 is mathematics and the department 2 is the admin department. Both are the locations are the Cbse, right? I'm going to save this one. Now that data inside the department table is here, you can see max and admin. Okay, max is the department id 1 and admin's department id is 2. Now I am going to create the employee here. Will it create a record? Yes, of course it will accept now. Okay, the employee id 1 I am entering and the name of the employee is Parvatinan. Okay, and the department id she belongs to is the department id 1, mathematics department. Okay, now similarly I am adding one more employee to Sagar sir. Okay, and the name, the id of the department is 1, as Sagar sir also belongs to the mathematics department. Similarly I am adding few more information, few more records. I will add Jyoti Teresa ma'am for the admin department, and Shiv Prasad sir is also for the admin department. Next Sheila ma'am, she is also for the admin department. So now what I have did is I had entered 5 records, 2 records for the mathematics department and mentioning the one department ID, and 3 records for the admin departments, Jyoti Teresa, Shiv Prasad and Sheila. Okay, I am just closing this one. Now I will just look here. What is the content of the employee table? Employee table has 5 records, right? The department table has 2 records, right? So now we will understand about the benefits of establishing the relationship between the two tables. Okay, the one benefit we have learned that before creating the department we can't create the employee, we can't assign the employee the department number, right? I can't assign the department which does not exist in the department table. Okay, there is a one advantage. Apart from that one, cascading, delete cascading and update cascading. If in the department table, if I am going to delete this record, which record? Max department record. Okay, I will just right click this max department record and I will click on delete rows. If I click this record now from the department table, then it will automatically delete all the records from the employee table who are working for the mathematics department, because I have set it while creating the relationship, I have set the delete cascade. So that's why if I delete this rows, it will delete all the employees who are working for the max department. So here only one record we are having, admin department. Now I am coming to the employee department. See, inside the employee department, the 2 records has been deleted. The Jyoti ma'am's, Parvati ma'am's and Sagar sir's record has been deleted, because since the department is not existing in the department table, so their existence inside the employee table is not necessary. That's why it will automatically delete that one. This is the benefit of establishing the relationship between the two tables, right? Understood? Next one, if I want to change or update the department number of the department, then it should also reflect to the employee also. So here we are having Jyoti madam, Shivaprasad and Sheila ma'am working for the department number 2, and the department number 2 in the department ID is in the department table is admin department. Suppose if I want to change the department ID of the admin department, so what happens if I change the department ID of admin department as 3? If I make changes and click on save, so what it will do, no, it will change the department ID of the employees working here, right? See, so the employees department ID automatically updated. Okay, this is the benefit of creating the relationship between the two tables. Understood? I hope you people understood about the delete cascade and update cascade. So the delete cascade, what it will do, if you delete the department, it will automatically delete the related users in the employee table, right? So if you update in the update cascade, what happens if you update a table, if you update a department ID here, it will also reflect it inside the employee table, right? That's all about the deleting, deleting and updating records, benefits. And now I want to delete the relationship between these two tables, right? Now we have established the relationship, we have seen the benefit of the establishing relationship. Now I want to delete the relationship. For that one, you have to go to the tools and go to the relationships. Here there is a relationship between the department and employee. Just right click this one, right click this relation, this arrow, okay, this line, and click on delete. So now the relationship between the two departments automatically deleted, right? There is no relation now. Okay, now save it. Okay, fine. Now that's all about this session. Okay, so this assignment number 20, it focuses on only demonstrating the one-to-many relationship. Hope you all understood. If you are having any queries, just ask me, right? Ask me in the comments what doubts you are having, right? I'll just answer you there only. Okay, fine. Thank you for watching the video. Wait for the next video. Hopefully I will add macros too. Thank you.